stood up, I dialed my wheel, I drew back, I shot, and the one stick coming up out of this yucca in front of me deflected my arrow.
Just got all settled in here in the back of the truck. I was gonna hike in tonight, but I got here quite a bit later than I wanted to. The roads were just really crappy. You know, it's about 11 o'clock now, so on top of that, the snow is pretty deep, so I figured navigating that in the drifts would be a lot easier in the daylight. So instead, I'm gonna wake up in the morning, I'm gonna go to this glassing point not too far from the truck, and we're just gonna see what we can see. I will say on the way in here, I did see 2 pretty good whitetail bucks, so that has me pretty excited. So it's gonna get a good night's sleep, wake up in the morning, and go give her hell.
So far, I haven't seen a single thing, which isn't a big deal. Last time I came here in the late season, this specific area, I didn't see anything either, but I figured why not give it a spot, so probably gonna give it another 15 minutes-ish, and then pack up and we'll go to a different spot. Just doing a little bit more glassing. Picked up a couple bedded deer, quite a ways off. You know, definitely loving these 18 by 56s. They're just awesome. You know, one thing that's kind of helpful is when you are glassing for deer in the snow, yeah, it's great to find the actual deer itself, but if you can pick up lots of tracks, then at least you know you're probably glassing in a spot where there's deer to be glassed up, you know. But if you're glassing through all the snow and you're not seeing any tracks, there might be a reason you're not finding deer. So far, so good. I spotted 4 deer bedded, and those 4 deer turned into about 8. So that's always a plus. And just does and fawns though. So then I spotted some other deer quite a ways out there. So I'm kind of making my way that direction. And it's all new country, so I'm gonna glass, obviously, as I go. Just spotted 2 pretty good bucks. And just playing the waiting game now. Gonna sit here and keep an eye on them and just see what they do, you know. The one is a big 3-point, the one is a 4-point, or I might have some kickers and stuff like that. I haven't got a good enough look on him yet, so yeah. Pretty excited though. That's freaking awesome. You know, day 1 and I'm in the bucks. That's awesome. I ended up getting a little bit closer to those bucks, probably about 400 yards, and just got too dark on me. But when I got over there, I was sitting there and I couldn't find them, so I just assumed I scared them off on the way over. But pretty quick, they came feeding out of the trees, and that bigger buck bedded in the wide open. So I was able to get some pretty cool footage and stuff of him. Gonna head back to the truck now and cook up some dinner and relax and get a little bit of work done. And I know exactly what I'm doing in the morning. I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna find that deer. That was a good buck. Good news, I got those bucks from last night located. Pretty cool, I got to watch them fight a little bit this morning, and that was really neat. Now, I'm just trying to keep tabs on them as they move through the trees. See where they bed down. So, yeah, once they bed down, probably go try and make a stalk, you know, obviously if it's doable stalk. Got a pretty good buck spotted. And I spotted him earlier. Got to watch him fight a little. And then he disappeared when I was trying to get closer. Found the other bucks that he was with. And so I was sitting there kind of waiting. I looked up and I saw a really good 3-point. I'm like, hell with it. I'm gonna go up there and try and shoot that 3-point. Because he is up in a very, very killable spot. So I get all my stuff. I start making my way around. And I look up and that bigger buck steps out. And then he beds down. Now I'm headed to go try and shoot that bigger buck.
When I get to that little knob, I'm hoping I'm right above that mark.
Just jack that all up. I snuck around here to the bedded bucks from all the way over there, and I did it 50 yards, but I was too busy cameras. If I'd have just drawn back and shot him, I'd be on a blood trail right now. Instead, you get to watch him miss, because he stood up, I drew back, I shot, and the one stick coming up out of this yucca in front of me deflected my arrow. Son of a gun. Good news. I got back after missing that deer and blowing another stalk. Sitting there, started glassing. Glassed up the bucks that big buck was with. And wouldn't you know it, here he steps out of the trees. So, we're working our way closer now. See how it goes.
I was on my way to that other buck, and I look right down here below me, and this buck is feeding out. So I'm gonna put a stalk on him.
I shot a buck, so I just went up and grabbed my backpack and ate some food, and I am now walking back down to where I shot from. I'm gonna pick up my bow. I got it on film, so I rewound it and looked at it, and it looks like it's a pretty good shot, but you never really know until you find the animal, you know? Well, as you can see, we got a little bit of blood trail. That's definitely a good sign right there. Oh, there he is.
Oh, baby. Tagged out. What an awesome buck. Man, that is too freaking cool. Man, what a crazy, crazy day. I snuck within 50 yards of a bedded buck and messed it up, you know. I was trying really hard to get the camera on him and blew it all up, and he stood up and I shot, you know those yucca plants? Well, there's one little stick that comes out the middle. I hit that, and obviously I didn't hit the deer. And so I took off. And then I blew another stalk. It was a half-ass stalk, but I blew it because I was pissed off about not shooting the deer. So then I get up on this hillside and start glassing, and I find the buck I had missed. I get a little closer, and I'm just getting set up to actually glass, and I look down and I see this buck come out below me, I don't know, probably 400 yards away or so in a different drainage. It took about one look and I started throwing crap in my backpack so I could go stalk him, and it was crazy, honestly, and how it all ended up coming together, but ended up making a great shot. He made almost a loop, not quite back to where I shot him, but a U for sure. And rolled down this hill behind me, piled up, and man, couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. Now I'm gonna get him all dressed out and we'll start the real work. Just making up my morning coffee, and the sun's coming up. It's just another beautiful morning. So, man, what a day yesterday. What a day. Nothing like getting back to the truck, you know? Like that feeling just can't be replicated. You're done. You made it. You did it. And it's just, man, getting that heavy pack off is such a good feeling, and it's such a gratifying feeling. You know, all your hard work paid off, and here's the finish line. You know what I mean? So today I'm gonna go look around at some other spots and just do some scouting, kind of take inventory, see what I see, and then later tonight meet up with another buddy who's got a tag, and we'll go see if we can't find him a deer. He wants to hunt a whitetail though, which is awesome. Whitetails are so much fun to hunt. So we're gonna go try and locate some whitetails and give her hell.
Down to the river. Oh, oh, bury me, carry me. Oh, oh, fire beneath. Oh, oh, fire and water me.
Doe. Is it a doe? Yeah. We got 5 or 6 deer located up in here in the basin. Does is all we can tell, but if it's anything like yesterday, there's a buck somewhere with them. So every time we see deer, if you wait and watch long enough, whether it's bedded or not, there's a buck with them. So we're gonna try and go over to that saddle and get a better look.
Down to the river. Every man.
Flink's gonna circle around on this bedded buck. He's a great buck, so hopefully Flink gets an arrow in him.